Come closer, my darlings, and let me tell you about one of the most haunted places in America. Deep in the mountains of West Virginia stands a massive stone building that seems to stretch forever. It's called the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, and for 130 years it housed thousands of people suffering from mental illness. But what happened inside those walls may be far more disturbing than any ghost story. When construction began in 1858, the asylum was actually meant to be a symbol of hope, inspired by mental health reformer Dorothea Dix. It was designed with large windows, fresh air, and open spaces. The idea was simple: treat patients with dignity instead of chaining them to the walls. And at first, it worked. The hospital was built to hold just 250 patients. But that number did not stay small for long. By the 1950s, nearly 2,400 people were crammed inside a building designed for only a fraction of that number. Hallways overflowed with beds. Staff couldn't keep up. Conditions deteriorated. Violence became common. And some of the reasons people were admitted sound unbelievable today. Patients were committed for grief, religious excitement, bad whiskey, business troubles, and even something listed as novel reading. As medicine evolved, so did the treatments. Unfortunately, many were horrifying. Patients endured insulin coma therapy, induced seizures, and lobotomies. Procedures that were considered cutting edge at the time often led people permanently damaged or dead. Thousands lived within those walls. Many never left. Some were buried in the asylum cemetery with no family to claim them. Today, visitors claim those souls never truly moved on. One of the most famous spirits is a little girl named Lily. According to legend, she was born inside the asylum after her mother died during childbirth. Lily herself died from pneumonia at only 9 years old. Visitors leave toys in her room, and some swear they've watched those toys move on their own. Others report hearing the laughter of a child echoing through empty hallways. But not every spirit is said to be friendly. Shadow figures have been reported throughout the building. Visitors describe feeling sudden dread, nausea, or overwhelming sadness when entering certain rooms. And there's a dark entity known only as Slewfoot. Witnesses describe him as a violent presence that stalks the upper floors. Paranormal investigators have reported hearing footsteps, growls, and unexplained voices in areas where no living person was present. Even tour guides have their own stories. One guide claimed a spirit box suddenly spoke a single word: evil. He discovered a large red scratch across his back that remained visible for days. Today, the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum attracts ghost hunters from around the world. Visitors report whispers, shadow figures, slamming doors, and strange voices captured on recordings. So, the question remains: are these simply echoes of a tragic past? Or are some of the asylum's former residents still wandering its endless halls. Sweet dreams, my darlings. And if you ever find yourself in Weston, West Virginia, you may want to think twice before exploring those corridors alone.